What's going on, everyone? I'm sitting out here in my friend's garage, and all week I rode through Upper Michigan, the UP, Upper Peninsula, and they've got basically a high road and a low road, and then they've also got what most people don't see, and that's coming across the middle, and a lot of two-track snowmobile trails, ATVs side by side, a bunch of different trails. I rode almost half of the UP going through that, at least the part from the bridge to where you come down to go into Green Bay at the bottom part. Had a good time. A lot of beautiful trails, a lot of beautiful scenery, lots of deer, some like marshes and swamps. And I was trying to think about, what I'm going to do for this week's video. Last week I talked about the bike. We are 40, 45, 80, I think, on the mileage right now. Almost 4,600 miles. Doing good. Loving it. Looking at my tires right now, sitting here. And I'm probably make it to Sturgis without any problem, which is a good thing because in Sturgis, it's the ADV rally before the big bike week. July 17th through the 21st, and there's going to be a lot of vendors there. So the uncommon size of 18 rear and 21 front, there'll be a lot of vendors there with tires, so we should be able to get them pretty reasonable priced. I was checking a few of the dealerships the other day, and no, they're not so reasonable at a dealership. So, with all that being said, let's talk about what we're here to talk about today. I know it's a topic nobody wants to talk about. It's the charities and money. But I got to remind you guys, I'm not paid for this. I'm not sponsored for this. I don't get a cut of this. I don't get a percentage of this. I don't handle the money. Those links go straight to those charities. That's it. You give to them. I don't see it. Boom. It goes to them. Again, I've told this before in other videos, but if you're newer here, you probably didn't see this because there's over 100 videos already. The charities are set at $1. Everybody has children or knows somebody that has children. Everybody has someone in the family who's a veteran, military, or first responder, or knows somebody who has it in their family. And same thing with the animals. Everybody has one or knows somebody who has one. Be it a dog or a cat, which is what Vocal takes care of. Let's talk about Vocal first. Like I've been telling people, I think it's something like 1.5 million pounds of dog food a year. They do cat food. They provide this to shelters and animals in like 10 counties. They do the surgeries. They have sometimes up to 40 surgeries a day. I will link the Vocal video below that I did in May before I left. And the charity link will be below. Absolute worthy cause. I don't know any rescue or no-kill shelter that also provides for so many others besides just their own facility. Because in today's times, it's hard enough just to provide for your own. These people have put together a great program and they're doing a really good thing. Shriners Children's Hospital. I haven't emphasized so much on that because I think that's pretty commonly known. And they have raised the highest amount of funds, to my knowledge. I have to get with Linda at Vocal. I haven't got an update from her this week. And then Hidden Battles, like I said, everybody knows somebody. They do such good work. They even try to take animals from shelters, replace them with vets, one helping the other. I mean, it's tied together. And often more than not, these vets also have children. The Shriners Children's Hospital helped my nephew when he got hit by a truck when he was like 7 years old. They had to replace his piece of his jaw multiple times until his body was done growing. But when he went to prom, it looked normal. They did reconstructive, like every time he outgrew the prosthetic piece, they had to replace it and keep fixing it. It was amazing. I still can't believe to this day that they were able to do what they did. My dogs, my last 3 dogs, and most of my dogs are always rescues. And, well, I have to tell you, there's been a couple of times I was in some pretty sticky situations that I know my dog saved my life just because I had them there. There's shelters all over this world. They got everything from puppies to old dogs, big to small. You say, oh, I don't want another dog. I'm too old to have a dog. Well, guess what? There's old dogs in there that maybe only have a year or 2 left themselves. Give them some solace. Give them some peace. Give them that forever home. Give them that love. They're going to provide it back to you. I promise you that. They know. They're smart. You do something for them, they're going to know, and they're going to do it for you. The children, they have their whole lives ahead of them. They need your help as bad as anybody. There's not one that honestly needs help more than the other, in my opinion. And there's some people that would put children first, and I get that. There's some people that put their animals first, I get that. There's some people that put PTSD and the 22 suicides a day, the 22 for 22, and providing service dogs to veterans. I get that. And that's my point. I couldn't make up my mind. Every time somebody does a charity, if they do for this, or they do for that, or they do for the other, I couldn't make up my mind. I said, forget it. I'm going to do the River Styx Trifecta. That's what I should have named this ride, the River Styx Trifecta, because I said I'm doing all 3. And you know what? Hopefully by the end of this ride, I know they're hosting me in Sturgis at this adventure rally, and I was told I may be asked to speak, depending on how things go. They asked me if I'd be okay with that, and I said yeah, to tell them what I'm doing mine for. I know I'll have over 5,000 miles on my bike when I get there. My original plan was only 10 total. I'm not even halfway. I'm not even halfway, y'all. We got a long way to go. I'm probably 25% done if you were to just loop it, because I did so much zigzagging. I've only got about 25% of the route done, and I'm going to be 5,000 when I get there. Hidden Battles, man. I mean, they support the Navy SEAL Museum in Florida. They work with policemen, firemen, EMS, EMT, paramedics, whatever label you want to put on them, 911 operators, suicide hotline operators. They work with everybody in the field, because a lot of them can only take so much, and it starts to bear down on them. You always hear about, policemen or firemen having drinking problems, drug problems, because they deal with the stress every day. That's what they're there for. They're there to help people, to give them like-minded individuals to lean on, to spend time with, to have camaraderie, to talk with, or just have fun with, for an out, for an opening, for a venting, if you will. It's all real. Every one of it's real. The children's medical needs, they're as real as it gets. But hidden battles are just the scars and the wounds you can't see. That's why they call them hidden. These animals in these shelters, you don't think they got hidden battles? You don't think they're dealing with stuff? You see a lot of videos of them sitting in the corner shaking, or ones that are half starved to death and shaking and scared. Like the video says, let's put an end to the homeless pet problem, which it'll never happen. Just like law enforcement drug addictions, alcoholism, none of it will never end. Because why? Because nobody's willing to take that first step, and that's what I'm asking you to do right now. At $1. I got 3 charities. They're all set at $1. If you really think you don't have $1 to give to each one, pick one. Give $1. That's all I'm asking. $1. This is going to be my video for the week. It's 4th of July. I'm going to put it out now because of the weekend. It's a holiday weekend, you know. Maybe if somebody can find a heart and they see that flag flying, or they see the fireworks tonight, or they go to that barbecue and they realize how much they're eating, even if it's just hamburgers, even if it's just the cheapest thing you can find, even if your mom got you hot dogs and French fries, whatever, I don't care. You got them. You're eating. All of these people need to eat too, whether it's eating mentally, whether it's eating physically, or like the dogs, eating, you know, nutritionally. So, I'm not going to beat this dead horse. Nobody wants to hear it. I get it. So, share it. Get your friends to give $1. Because I'm telling you, if each one of you get 10 of your friends to give $1, that's $10. If each one of them get 10 friends, you follow what I'm saying? Then we'll all have come together and done something really strong, really good, and it didn't hurt anybody. It didn't hurt anybody's pocket. If you haven't given that $1, shame on you. That's all I'm going to say. Shame on you. I'm not paid. I'm not sponsored. I get nothing out of this. Nothing. I'm doing it because it's what I believe in. I'm doing it because somebody's got to do it. You know, why me? I don't know. Why not? I don't have an answer for that. I just decided to do it. So, give $1. It's $1. That's it. I've met so many people. Oh, what a great cause. Well, yeah, I'm going to give. They haven't. I know they haven't. I see who gives. I get the emails. I get for Hidden Battles and for Shriners. I know who gets. For Vocal, I find out from Linda. Give $1. Yeah. I know. Probably none of my business whether you give or not. Well, you know what? It is, because I'm the one doing the ride. So if you don't, shame on you. But I hope you have a happy 4th. I hope you enjoy your fireworks tonight. I hope you enjoy that plate of food, or them ribs, or that hamburger. Whatever it is you got. You know? You're not the only one. You're not alone. And if you give, maybe something good will happen to you. Maybe things will turn around in your life. Maybe you need to give. You got to put good in to get good out. I call it GIGO. Garbage in, garbage out. Good in, good out. GIGO. GIGO. So put some good in and get some good out. And you know what? I guarantee you get good out. 100%. I can guarantee you'll get good out. You know how I know? Right here. You know here that you did it, and you know here that you did it, and you did it. So you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to say, I'm not a schmo. I'm not one of these schmoes who didn't give. I'm not the guy. Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. We'll just say you're not that guy. You gave. You count. You matter. You don't got to like me. I don't give a crap if you like me. This ain't for me. I don't get nothing out of this. Other than, I lied. I get the satisfaction that I'm trying to help do some good. Help me. Help me. Help you. Help them. Enjoy the 4th weekend. I'll see you guys later. I'm not even going to edit this. I'm going to put it straight up. Love you guys if you're watching this. I appreciate you for watching it. $1. $1. See ya.